Mr. Ace Michael.
I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would. So good. So good. I got you. I feel nice. Sugar is fine. I feel nice. Sugar is fine. So nice. So nice. I got you. Come on, y'all. When I hold you in my arms, know that I can't do no wrong. When I hold you in my arms, can't do me no harm. I feel you that I would. I feel good. You that I would. So good. So good. I got you.
Did you just lose a bunch of weight?
I did.
Really?
I gained a lot of weight. I've always been like tiny growing up, and then I got in a really bad car accident, and
wow.
I wasn't mobile. I almost died, and I gained a lot of weight, and like I went through a lot of like depression and everything, and then I lost a little bit of it, and then I got pregnant with my first child, which I lost. She died when I had a stillborn.
Oh, wow.
And
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, I became depressed a little more after that. I didn't really lose the weight, but then I met my ex-husband, and then like a year and a half later, I got pregnant with my daughter now, and I got huge with her because I already had been heavy. And then me and my ex got married, and about 6 months into our marriage, I found out he was cheating on me. And he left me for the other woman and pretty much threw me and Aria to the curb. He called me fat, told me I'm disgusting. He can't believe he married me. I mean, he was mean to me. And I said, you know what? Wasn't eating, nothing. Like, his words just stuck in my head that it just hurt me so much for him to say that stuff to me that like, and then after that, I was like, you know what? Screw you. And I lost all the weight and I've kept it off. And it's basically like, I ain't fat now am I?
Right. Now,
And everything. You fucked up, left me for some chick that looks like a man. So have fun with that.
okay, let's go back. He left you for a chick that looks like a man, for real?
The girl he left me for, I'm sorry, she's very manly looking. And it's like, yeah, okay, cool. And karma to him though, she was playing his ass the whole time too. So
really,
he's not even with that chick no more. He's off in California chasing some other chicks. I don't know.
So he got some instant. He got some instant karma.
Yeah, he's whatever. It ain't my problem no more.
Wow. Now, Amanda, let me ask you this, because a lot of ladies nowadays, it seems like there's more single moms than there ever were before. Like when I was a kid in high school, if somebody said their parents were divorced, you'd kind of look at them like, oh, ow,
right.
Damn, honey,
real taboo. Yeah.
But now, did you know that 48% of the people...
Yeah. It's marriage. See, to me, it's like relationships and marriage these days is just like, it's so different than it was before. Everyone it's like they don't take it seriously. Like, I've dealt with this a lot. I've been in and out of relationships, like, since I got divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, it's like they get you, and then it's like they just stop trying. It's like, oh, I already got you, so, you know, now I can be real me.
That presumes that they were trying in the first place, right?
Right. It's like you put on this fake persona. That's why, like, I tell people when I meet them, I'm like, if you're an asshole, just be an asshole. Because I'd rather you just show me who you really are than put on this fake persona just to get me. Like, I'm not fake at all. Like, you see me how I am. I'm like this all the time. And it's like, you know, I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, people don't. I come from a divorced family, so I know. My mom's on her third marriage right now. So, like, you know, it was never the route that I ever wanted to take. That's why I waited so long before I ever, like, got serious. Like, that was my first marriage, and it didn't even last a year.
Oh, wow.
Because of cheating.
Wow.
Because of cheating.
And wouldn't you say, like, I would say being real, keeping it real is like the new black. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like, it seems like nowadays more people are about, look, keep it real. I don't want to hear about the shoom, shoom, shoom and woom, woom, flim, flam. Just tell me what's up. You want to see other people, then tell me that. And I'm fine. I can make a decision. I'm not saying I agree with it, but if you tell me that, then I can make a decision and I can move on from there, right?
Right, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel too. Like, just be upfront with me. If you just want to casually date, cool. If you want a real serious relationship, cool. If you just want to be friends with benefits, cool. Just be upfront with what you want.
Or just benefits. Don't even be my friend.
Don't come at me
just
like,
benefits.
oh yeah, I want a relationship when that's really not what you want because you're just trying to get in my pants. Like, you don't need to be fake like that. Like, I'm a very understanding chick. Like, I'm not like gonna be like, oh my god, blah blah blah. Like, I'm so open minded. Like, it's like whatever. Like, if that's what you want, that's what you want. Just pick one side.
Right, exactly. And wouldn't you feel like being a single mom, I mean, you don't have time for certain things. Like, if guys want to play, you don't have time for get your ish. You want to be like, what the fuck, man? I'm not here to be your Tory. Figure it out for me before you contact me, man. What the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah, because like a lot of people don't understand is I have whoever I bring in my life, I bring in her life. So if you're not going to stick around, then don't come bother me because she already has a dad that's not around. He basically ditched on us, and he's been back and forth, and she doesn't need that anymore. Like, that's why I'm just so dead serious. Like, if you're going to date me, but I have a huge package that comes along with me, you know, and you got to be okay with that.
Well, it's a beautiful package, baby. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with the package, man.
Thank you.
So do you think, as a single mom, do you think that it is harder or easier, your situation, as far as finding a new guy to date?
I've been finding it a lot harder. There are not a lot of people that understand that my first priority is Arya, not you.
Right.
And I have dated someone recently, actually, that's why we're not together anymore. He basically wants all my attention on him and not, like, he would get jealous that I spend too much time with my daughter. Well, okay, well, she's my kid, like, bye. Like, I don't have time for that stuff. Like, or my modeling, he needs to come before my modeling. And it was like, no, I'm doing all that shit before you. So you don't like it, then there's the door. Right.
And there is the door. And the thing is, where it comes to your modeling, I want to talk about that. So you just recently started a whole new career. Like you've got, I mean, modeling is a big deal. It's a career. It's not just like something you wake up and poof, I'm a model.
I know a lot of people think that I'm just messing around and it's just a joke. And I'm very serious about this. Like, I've wanted to do this since I was a little girl. Everyone that knows me knows how bad I've wanted this. Now, all of a sudden, it was actually, I didn't even know how to get into it. And it was actually Eric Vegas. He's a actual photographer, and he is an awesome person, and you know, he directed me. You know, he's just like, go post on the you know, on the pages on Facebook, and literally like 20 minutes after I posted, boom, I got a runway show.
What?
And yes, and I've never done runway, nothing, and I did a runway show, and then ever since I did the runway show, it's just been like boom, boom, boom. People want to work with me, and it's been crazy. And I mean, it's hard because I have to balance doing that and being a mom. There isn't always times that I can do photo shoots because I have to book it around my daughter.
Sure.
And but yeah, I'm doing it, and it's awesome, and like it's amazing what I'm doing right now. I'm also like, working with a clothing line too, New Identity clothing brand. I'm going to be doing some promoting and modeling for them. I'm actually going to be on on their shirts for people to buy and wear. So it's really awesome. Like, and I'm a single mom, so I'm doing it. So it's possible.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than making money doing what you love to do anyway. I mean, if you're able to do what you love.
I even do it just for the experience. Like, it's just like, it makes me happy. Like, I love being in front of that camera, and I just love, like, that's why I have like my Kitty New York. Everyone's like, why do you go by a different name? But it's just like Beyonce. You got that inner diva, and you just want to get it out. And like when I do, you see me normally, like I'm just like the sweet dorky girl, Mandy. Right. And then when I get in front of that camera, I'm on that runway. It's just like boom,
a
just
whole
get
new
world, and you are just diva.
No.
So I actually like I had to pick the Kitty New York name because they wouldn't let me put Kitty Vixen because that's the real modeling name I want to use is Kitty Vixen because I'm very much into that whole pinup style and everything. So the Vixen style. You
look like you'd be a great pinup too. Like I could see you with a pinup calendar or something. You look like a pinup girl from the 50s, 60s.
Thank you. Yeah, I really want to. I mean, I do all kinds of types of modeling, but I mean, I'm in like a strict limit too because I have tattoos, and so you can't do like, you know, a lot of the modeling. I have to stick to like pin-up, tattoo modeling, you know, but I still love it. That's the genre I want to be in anyways.
That's very, very cool. Now, you don't speak like you're from a certain part of the country. You speak like you're from another part of the country where they speak like you. Where are you from?
I was born in San Antonio, Texas, so I'm Southern. Yeah, I grew up out here. My parents moved out here when I was like 6 years old. And, yeah, I still have family there, which actually, like, all my family's now kind of back there now. But I'll talk to my mom on the phone, and, like, boom, my Southern accent just comes right out.
And I want to talk about your weight loss because a lot of the listeners will want to know. It may inspire them. So you had, at one point, when I looked at the pictures, you had put on so much weight, you looked like a different person. I mean,
oh yes, I was 240 pounds when I gave birth to my daughter.
Wow.
That is the biggest I've ever been in my life. Going through high school, I was a tiny little petite girl. I was like 103 pounds, like growing up. I think the most when I graduated, I was like 120 pounds, and I kept that until I got in my car accident. And yeah, and then, like I said, it just got, you know, I got in that car accident. I literally couldn't move. It was bad. I was in like a neck brace for weeks. And even after that, I had to go see a chiropractor for months and months and months. I couldn't move a certain way. Like, I couldn't even work out. I couldn't do nothing. So, you know, I was depressed. Also, like, in the car accident, I had a piece of windshield rip my face open. I had to have plastic surgery to fix my face. A lot of people don't know that, but it's like, I had a really good plastic surgeon, and he had to sew up my face. And I mean, you can't even tell that I had a huge hole in my face. It literally almost ripped my whole face off. And yeah, it was a scary, scary thing that I went through. But yeah, and then, like I said, when I went through my divorce, people always ask me, like, what did you do to lose all the weight? Like, I lost it really fast. At first, I wasn't losing it in a healthy way at all because I was so depressed. This was the man that I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. This was my husband, like the love of my life, my best friend. And he broke my heart, like, big time. And, like, we have a kid together, and everything he promised me, he just, you know? So, I mean, I laid on the couch. I wouldn't eat. I took care of Arya, but me, I just didn't care anymore. I gave up. I literally gave up on life, because here goes the person that I love so much, just leave me. And then the mean things he said to me just were really bad. Like, he called me fat and ugly and disgusting. I can't believe I married you. You disgust me. And I was just like, those words stuck in my head, and it just was like, you know what? And then after I, you know, it did get better for a while, but, you know, I just said, I dropped maybe, like, in the first couple months, I dropped like 40 to 60 pounds. It just fell off. And it was because I was depressed. And then after that, I started doing it in a more healthy way. I started eating better. You know, I started working out. I started taking care of myself, because I have a little one to take care of. And if I'm not where I need to be, I can't take care of her.
Of course.
For a while, she went and stayed with my mom while I was going through my depression, because I felt like I couldn't be the mom she needed me to be at the time. I was going through so much, physically and mentally. And not even that is another thing, like, I want to touch on is I was dealing with postpartum depression too.
Right.
And I hid it from everyone. I didn't tell anybody. It wasn't until maybe like a year ago I came out and told people that I was really dealing with it. I was very, very, very depressed. I was depressed about my weight. I had gained so much weight. You know, I'm stuck at home all the time with this baby. And I mean, it was a whole new life-changing experience for me. And, you know, here I have a man that I was supposed to love me, but it's like I was alone all the time, even with him sitting next to me, and because he was cheating on me right in front of my face, you know, and it hurts. It hurts. It still hurts today, but I'm over it. We've been divorced for 2 years now, but yeah, I've kept the weight off because I take care of myself. I watch what I eat. I don't really drink soda. I don't really work out as much as I should, but I just watch what I really eat. That's basically all it really is watching what you eat, and, like, I don't know, just being positive and be happy. I mean, I like my curves, and I don't need to be some little twig. Like, I like food, so I mean, I'm gonna be me.
And so you're happier.
What's that?
You're happier now.
I am so much happier, especially since I've been doing there. I have a touch moments that here and there that I've been depressed and happy, depressed and happy. I mean, the last couple of months, I've been through shit with my own sister. It was a bad situation with her. I don't even speak with her anymore because she beat me up, and that really hurt me too. My own family. So I've been going through a lot of depression, but then once this modeling stuff, I've even done some short films and acting.
Oh, wow.
Like, since I've been doing this, like, this is making me so happy, and it's, you know, my daughter makes me happy. Like, I just look at my life now and I'm like, you know what? All those negative things that happened to me have made me who I am today. I'm so much stronger than I've ever been from everything I went through. I don't regret anything that I've been through in my life. I mean, it sucks, but that's life. But it's made me who I am today. I'm more confident. I'm strong, and I believe in myself, and I don't take anyone's shit. And, you know, that's what I want from my daughter. I want her to see that just because you're a girl and, you know, you're a single mom and you can do whatever the heck you want to. I don't need a man to be happy in my life. I'm happy by myself. Right. I've been doing everything by myself for the last 4 years for her. Like, and I'm going to continue. Like, she's my number one. And that's ultimately what makes me happy in my life. And it's when I feel the most depressed and saddest, I just look at her and I'm just like, she's the one thing I've done right in my entire life. And that's her. And everything I do right now, I do for her. She's my motivation. She really is.
And so I only have time for one more question, but I'm going to make this be the big question. Mandy, if you could tell someone who is going through, I mean, you survived a bad marriage, you survived the loss of a child, you survived your inner struggles with your family, your sister. What advice would you give someone who wants to achieve what you've achieved so far?
believe in yourself. Don't let people tell you that your dreams are silly. I've had some people to me think that what I'm doing is just a joke and it's just whatever. No, I'm really doing this. And people see the pictures that I'm doing, they're like, oh my God, you actually really are modeling. Yeah, I really am doing stuff. I'm not just, you know, joking around and like, this is real. Like, you can do whatever it is you put your mind to. Like I tell my daughter all the time, if someone says it's silly, you tell them they're silly, because you can do whatever you put your heart to. Just be positive in yourself and work hard and just be yourself. Like, I'm myself all the time. People are telling me like, oh, you're going to get big and forget it. No, I'm not. I'm always me. Like, it's me. But yeah, just be positive in yourself and love yourself and don't care about what anyone else says, because you're ultimately, at the end of the day, you're the one that lives your life. You're the one that's got to deal with everything in your life, not anybody else. And as long as no one else is paying your bills, doing stuff for you, don't worry about them. Because, you know, I did that for a while too, is I cared about what everybody else said about me. Oh, don't get your tattoos. They make you look ugly. They down your beauty. No, they define my beauty. Like, that is me. Like, I love my tattoos and I love my curves and I love myself. So anyone that doesn't love me can go somewhere else.
And I can't close the show stronger than that. Hey, that's my good friend Amanda. She's doing big things. And you know what I say? Hey, man, it's Christmas time. Love yourself. Love people around you. And most importantly, live the life you love. Love the life you live. It's Amanda and Ace Micheals, and we out.
Woo!